Hey guys, CaliFab here, and today I'm going to do the update for my monochromatic project pan here on YouTube and on Instagram. I think most people that are doing this are doing it on Instagram. I do know that Red Dirt and Stardust is doing a book one here on YouTube, so make sure to check hers out. Hers has actually been a lot of fun. I don't read like a whole lot, but I have been getting a lot more into reading, especially because I have Amazon First Reads, so I've been reading a lot of those books, and I've been pretty much getting through like a book a month. Like I said, I don't read a lot just at night, but here we are. We are in the month of September. It is a late post for me once again. Sorry, life happens. But September is the month of purple. So this month I'm going to do it a little bit differently. I'm going to show you all of the products that I chose for my purple. And that way, if you're not super curious about the items that I finished or my updated items from the previous months, then that's okay. So let's do this. I have quite a few items for my purple items, although I had a hard time picking everything out. By the way, if you're hearing noises in the background, that's because we have the windows open. The weather is like 60 degrees and perfect. It is quite windy and rainy though, so that's what you might hear, and some of the cars driving by. But you know, I don't want to spend the money on air conditioning the house if we can just open the windows and turn on a few fans. So it saves us a lot of money. I like it. So I picked out two lip products for this project, one of which I want to completely finish, the other one I just want to use a little bit. I know I'm not gonna love it, but at least I can use it a little bit. So the first one that I want to finish is the Tarte H2O Gloss in the shade Maldives, and this was just a little sample that came in the little sample pack. I think it's gonna take me, I don't know, based on some other Tarte glosses that I have finished in the past, maybe like 20 to 25 more uses on this. I won't be bringing this to work. I don't love this color. It is like legit like purple pink on my lips, so I don't love it, but I'm gonna just try to use that up. And then this one is like very glittery purple, which is why I said if I just use it a couple times, I'll be happy. This is from Winky Lux, and it is the Disco Kitten Gloss, and the shade is Far Out. I think I got this from like an Allure box or a Birch box or something of that nature. One random box, or possibly like an Ulta free gift. I'm not really sure exactly where I got this. Definitely didn't pay for it though, so it was a free gift somewhere. Then I want to use up this eye wipe pack. I am using the First Aid Beauty makeup melter, and I don't love it. It does not take all my makeup off my eyes, so I'm hoping that this will kind of combat that. So I'll use this on my eyes, that on the rest of my face for the rest of the month, and hopefully get this one used up. This one's from Tarte. It is the Fresh Eyes Maracuja Waterproof Eye Makeup Remover Wipes, and there are 10 wipes in here. It says it removes waterproof eye makeup, which I don't wear a lot of waterproof eye makeup, but we will see if this works. These don't feel super wet anymore, probably because they so old, but it has not been opened, and like the crack hasn't been opened yet, so I don't know how wet these are gonna be. I might have to like re-moisten them, which is fine. All I use to re-moisten them is the Neutrogena oil-free eye makeup remover, and it works great usually, so I'll just dump a little bit in there. Are anybody's allergies going off if my eyes look watery? Like I said, we have the windows open. It's been great fun. By the way, I'm wearing purple today, my purple shirt. It's probably like one of the 2 items in my entire wardrobe that are purple. Just so you know, I don't really love purple. My mom does, but I do not. Anyways, I want to use up this 10 pack, which means I need to wear makeup 10 different times this month. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but I'm gonna try my best. So I have not actually worn this on my eyes. I have swatched it many times. It is the eyeliner here that I am swatching on my hand. It is the NYX Slide On, Glide On, Stay On, Indefinitely a Turn On Waterproof Extreme Shine Eyeliner. Like, what an obnoxious name. Can we not? Like, just eyeliner would have been great. Who cares about all the extra? Anyways, it is in the shade 10 Purple Blaze, and it is full, completely full. I have not used it. This is one that you will have to sharpen, so basically I want to use it enough to find an opinion on it. I did wear it today. It is a little bit like sticky feeling on my gloss. It is a little sticky feeling on my eyes. Like when I close my eye, it kind of wants my like lids to stick together. I don't love that. but we're gonna try it out a little bit more in this month, I guess. Oh my god, I literally had eyeliner on the side of my face. Well guys, I don't know how long that was there for, but we're just gonna keep going. If I had eyeliner on the side of my face the whole beginning, apologies. Anyways, the next thing I have is a blush palette. I actually didn't want to use this, but I needed the purple blush that was in here, so I was like, you know what, I might as well put it in this project to pair with my shadow palette that I put in this project. Anyways, and I love these blushes anyways because they are beautiful. They are some of my absolute favorites. These are the Cheek Pop palette from Clinique, and this one has 3 shades in them. When you get these, it actually comes at like Christmas time, but the shades are only on the box, so I end up writing them down so that I know what shades I have. So I have Ballerina Pop, Pansy Pop, and Heather Pop, and Pansy Pop is the one that I needed today because it's a cool toned purple, which is kind of what I was going for today with like cool toned purple tones. And the blush that I put on was way too like bright and pink. It was very warm toned. I thought it looked more cool toned than it was. Whatever. Anyways, so my goal for this is to also use 10 times. Basically, like I said, I want to do my makeup 10 times this month, and I don't know. That's my goal. And then finally, for the like real product items, I have the palette that I'm going to use for the month, and I mean, if I can get it used more than 10 times, that would be amazing. It is the Natasha Denona Lila or Lila palette, however you want to say it. I like to call it Lila because that's what I like. But anyways, I have this because it has the shade names on it. I don't love it, but here she is. So today I am wearing this cool tone shade as my transition shade. It's actually a lot darker on my lids than I thought it was going to be, which is really not a big deal. That's in the shade Per Se, and then I'm using a shade just like this one but from a different palette just to kind of use it up. It's almost gone. Wink wink. It's from my Mini Pan That palette from the Too Faced palette. Anyways, I used that for the outer V. And then I used this purple shade in the shade Amethyst on my outside like half of my lid. And then I used this lighter purple shade in Livid on the inner half of my lid. So I did actually really enjoy putting this palette on today. And I'm actually wearing this darker matte shade in Nude Vino right here on my lower lash line. So I am really glad that I'm getting to use this, and simply put, I picked it because it's purple. Hello. But if you really look at the palette, like, at first I think, oh my god, it's like an all purple palette, but then I was like really looking at it. So if you really look at this guy, you have like 4 more purpley shades, I guess, pinky purpley shades, and then this one's like a very cool tone purple, and then the rest is like very neutrally shades. I don't know. And then you have like a red, you have like pinks. I don't know, it's not like a super purple palette, which makes me like it a lot more. Like, I'm gonna get a lot more than just purple looks out of this palette. I was gonna choose a ColourPop palette, but I've been dying to use this one, so Lila is what I went with, or Lila is what I went with. Okay, and then you guys know me, I always choose a couple bonus of these foil packets. I chose these simply because I'm trying to use up a certain amount of the foil packets that I had to finish on my Instagram, and these are 3 of them that are in my skincare and makeup ones. So we have the Clarins Multi-Active Jour, J-O-U-R, I don't know, but it says Target's Fine Lines Antioxidant Day Cream. So yeah, I will use this as a day cream. There is a purple flower right there on it, so that is why I chose that one. Then we have a Peter Thomas Roth Skin to Die For No Filter Mattifying Primer and Complexion Perfector, and this is just a little tiny sample guide. I am actually trying to use up the Smashbox Photo Finish foundation primer right now, so I will use this one after that one because that one is quite a pore filling primer for me. And then finally I have one from Shiseido. Thank God I kept the card because the product actually looks pink, but the card is purple, so I win. Anyways, this is called the White Lucent Multi-Bright Night Cream. So yeah, I will put this next to my bed and use it as a night cream, I guess. But can you guys see that this like looks definitely pink, but this is purple? That's why I win, because the outside is purple. However, I am gonna separate it from the outside now that you guys have seen it so that I can use it. But I'm excited to try that one as well. I'm gonna put on some of this purple glitter gloss from Winky Lux on top. See how it looks on this lipstick. All right, I put a little bit on. It's actually hard to get out of the packaging. I think I'm gonna have to take the stopper out like almost immediately to get anything out, but based on the amount that is in this packaging, when I pull this out, there's like a quarter of it in here after I pull the doe foot out. So maybe I'll be able to get this one used up as well and get this out of my collection because I don't love purple. Okay, I did want to talk to you guys about a few items that I did end up using up. I believe the month of June was green, and I used up the Glam Glow Power Mud Dual Cleanse Treatment. This I used as a before shower mask, and I would just like rub it in basically after my shower. I got about, I want to say 5 uses on this, which wasn't super bad. I mean, I can tell that there's like the tiniest little bit of product in here, but truly I squeezed all of the usable product out of here, and you guys know me, I don't love cutting these open unless I absolutely love it and it's like super expensive. If I absolutely love it and it's cheap, I'll still probably cut into it, but if it's expensive and I love it, I'm more apt to cut into it. But this was just a regular face mask for me, not anything to write home about, but I did finish it. I also finished one from the pink month, which I believe was March, and that is the Ulla Henriksen Nurture Me Moisturizing Cream. And this is all gone. I totally cleaned it out with my finger because I absolutely loved this. It smelled, if I'm remembering correctly, it smelled like peaches, or like those candy peaches. I don't really remember because it's totally cleaned out. This smell is not even in there anymore. But I did really enjoy this. It felt really nice on the skin. It didn't pill up or anything. Loved this. Also from the green month, which was June, like I said. Was it June? Yeah, because April was yellow. So the green month of June was this Juice Beauty Stem Cellular Anti-Wrinkle Eye Treatment, and it was this like little sample guide. It did have this little pumper top, so like you like pumped it up like this, but I really did like this little top. It felt really nice on the skin. So when I was finished filming that update, I tried pumping it out for the next day and nothing came out, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try to rip this sucker open, and I got it open. Thank God I did. I got another month's worth of use on this. Month. And I mean like my eye creams, face creams, stuff like that, I use every day and sometimes twice a day. Month I got out of this, an extra entire month. So thank God I decided to rip this open. And I mean, I had to like pry it open, but there is nothing left in this guy. Like, he is totally cleaned out. It was an airless pump, or I guess it is an airless pump, so when you pumped it, it went up. But there was so much product stuck in there, I had to put a Q-tip in there and like scrape it out just a little bit for me to be able to put on my finger to use. And I swear to you, I got an entire month at doing that. So I didn't want to close it every time I used it because then I would have to pry it back open. So I did just store it like this. But I'm gonna put it back together now that I showed you. Oh my God, I don't know if I can. I got one side. Nope. I might have to get my husband to put this one back together for me, but this is what it looks like, and I loved this. I would totally repurchase. I really would. Unfortunately, this is not. Oh, I got it. Oh my God. I got it. So unfortunately, this was not part of the 21 Days of Beauty sale. Otherwise, I definitely would have purchased this, but for now, I'll just say that I enjoyed it, and if it comes my way again, I'll definitely be using it. Okay, for last month in August, I didn't do an update at all, which was really bad of me, but August was the month of brown, and I did pick out a few items. However, the only one that I was totally consistent with was a palette, and that is the Sydney Grace Enduring Love palette, and it kind of has like a brownie mauve packaging, And a lot of the colors here are very, very brown toned and very cool toned, which I absolutely love cool tone shades. If you guys don't know me, I am way more of a cool tone person than warm tone. But I absolutely love this palette. I wore it literally every single time I wore my makeup in August. And I think I did like at least 7 or 8 times I wore my makeup in August. So I absolutely love this palette. This is the darker version, by the way. They have 2 versions of this exact same palette. And I ended up picking up the darker version just because I feel like I'm not super light, and some of the shades in the lighter one I don't think really would have shown up well on my skin tone. So I did choose the darker version, and gosh, I love this palette, you guys. The standout shades are Deanna. It's like this green olivey shimmer. Gorgeous. Cherish, this cool toned shade here for a transition. Absolutely love that one. This one here, Darcy, I wore many times, as well as Juliet here. So, I mean, I wore basically every single shade in this palette. I'm trying to see. I think Abigail, this purple here, is the only one that I did not actually use. I don't even think I've swatched that shade yet, but that's okay. This month is the month of purple, so maybe to close out this palette, I'll use this one time. I'll use that Abigail shade at least one time to close out the purple. But I loved this, and I'm so glad I pulled it out to start using again. I mean, I just can't. The quality of those shadows are just fantastic. Also, the last thing I want to update you guys on is from the month of July. It was like the glitter shimmer month, and I had chosen the Natasha Denona mini glam palette, and I know the large size or the full size glam palette is out now, and I need it. I need it so bad. These shadows are so good, you guys. I did bring this traveling with me to Pentwater. I absolutely loved it there. I got everything I needed out of this palette in order for me to get a little bit lighter transition tone between this darker brown and this lighter like tan. I just mixed them together, like very lightly mixed them together, and it worked out fine. But man, this palette is gorgeous. And I did see that somebody on Instagram, I can't even remember who, I'll have to remember and I will post them up or post their name down below so you guys can check them out. But she has both the mini glam and the full size glam, and she tried to compare the shades to make sure she wasn't getting duplicates in the palettes, and the ones that she compared were not even really that close. So no duplicates, thank God. I'm definitely picking up the glam palette. I don't love the shade names. I know there's been a lot of controversy around it, but I'm going to pick that up. But for this one, for my month of July for the glitter shimmer, definitely a winner. And this will definitely be a future travel palette for me as well. So compact, traveled very well, didn't break or anything. Beautiful palette. Okay guys, so I think that is all I'm going to update you on this round. I am working on many items from other months and other rounds. I mean, I'm still working on the blue month, January. I'm still working on this EB5 Intensive Moisture Anti-Aging Cream. I'm actually using this as a neck and décolletage cream now. Don't love it for my face, it's a little bit too thick for me, but I mean, you guys, I'm still working on January's products. Like, look at that, it's like halfway gone. I've been working on this almost every day. This thing will not die. Anyways, so yeah, I think that was everything I wanted to update you guys on, but make sure to go check out all the other ladies here on YouTube and on Instagram. Like I said, most people are posting on Instagram, but I will try to leave every single person linked down below. I think I have a pretty updated list on everybody, but I could be wrong. So let me know if you're in this and I totally forgot about you, because I will definitely add you down below. And make sure to follow the hashtag Monochromatic Project Pan 2020 on Instagram, and that's where you can see everybody's updates and all the fun stuff that we are picking for the month and everybody's like ideas and what they're gonna do for the month. So I've been loving this one, so much fun following all these lovely ladies. And yeah, so I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. I hope you all have a wonderful day or night wherever you are, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!